We got some important things to discuss in today's video. It's all about the Birch Forest and 1.19 the Wild Update. What exactly is going on with the Birch Forest? I think generally speaking, most of the community still believes we're receiving brand new features for the Birch Forest and the Wild Update. There's a lot of confusion surrounding the Birch Forest, and understandably, right? Because this is something that they discussed during Minecraft Live. Mojang presented certain features and showcased images depicting what they were trying to accomplish with the Birch Forest and other biomes during Minecraft Live in 2021. And I know we're going to get a couple people in the comment section saying, well, Stealth, they never came out and said specifically what they're trying to accomplish with the Birch Forest. And I would actually counter that argument in saying, sort of, yeah, they did. They actually did discuss some things that they wanted to accomplish with the Birch Forest, as well as just biomes in general in the Wild Update. So today we're going to be focusing on the Birch Forest. And can we still expect to see new features, brand new content coming to this beautiful, majestic biome? I think generally speaking, I'm always very thankful and appreciative of everything that Mojang gives us. But at the same time, as someone from the Minecraft community, it does get extremely confusing when it comes to what they showcase and what they present during Minecraft Live. From bundles to archaeology, there's been several instances the past few years where we're just not entirely sure what to expect during the next update. So as always, I want to say thank you guys for the support. If you haven't already, please consider joining the Stealth Army. Click that subscribe button. I promise you, we got so much content on the way. Join the squad. Leave a like as well if you're still extremely excited for 1.19. I seriously can't wait for this update to finally release, so I'll keep you guys posted once we get information on the release date. So, you know the routine, you know the drill. Let's hop straight into this video by listening to possibly one of the most important minutes of Minecraft Live last year, which probably led to a lot of confusion as to what's going on with the Wild Update.
So Agnes, the Deep Dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the Wild Update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft. And one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find a unique identity for different biomes. For example, the Birch Forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the Birch Forest, we want it to be light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground, the trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the Birch Forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
So that was definitely a lot to absorb. But for the most part, we got a good sense for what we can expect out of the Wild Update, thanks to Lydia Winters and Lady Agnes. The interview essentially was trying to describe to us what we can expect out of this magnificent update. And Lady Agnes said this: yes, we want to celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we want you to feel like you're inside Minecraft, actually like we are now. And we also want to focus on biome diversity. So we want to find a unique identity for different biomes, for example, the Birch Forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the Birch Forest, we want it to be light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that. She all said this during Minecraft Live. She was giving pretty good specific details as to what we could expect to see out of the Birch Forest. And then soon after, she proceeded to talk about the swamp and the mangrove. So we already know we're getting those features, but she started off discussing the Birch Forest as an example as to what we can expect out of the 1.19 Wild Update. And I know we shouldn't expect features from the concept art. That's not a good habit to get into, expecting certain things from concept art, but Mojang chose to use images to showcase and describe what it is you can expect from 1.19 because the wild update is mostly about feelings, the feelings you get when you're inside these biomes. It's about immersion, sort of abstract language, right? It's hard to physically showcase that. It's sort of the feeling you get. So I'm sure that's one of the reasons why they chose to use images, concept art, to showcase what they're trying to accomplish with these biomes, and then they proceed to showcase and discuss more concept art when it comes to the swamps and the mangrove swamps. So as a community, we're already expecting some really awesome new features when it comes to the birch forest, like several new flowers, of course the taller birch trees, the mushrooms growing off of the birch trees, just the beautiful sky and the sticks on the ground, and just so much going on with these concept images. I feel like Mojang used these images as a tool to describe the mood and the atmosphere of these biomes once the 1.19 update is released. And I have to say, these images are absolutely gorgeous. The concept art is beautiful, and it does an amazing job at describing the feelings and the mood of certain biomes. So where does that leave us right now? Is this something we should expect? I would say yes, we should expect the Birch Forest update. Is it something that we're going to get in 1.19? There's a chance that that's probably not going to happen. Mojang hasn't come out and said yes, they haven't come out and said no. But as a Minecraft community at this point in time in 2022, after we've had several delays, we've had the split, the Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and Part 2, I think we have to be careful about our expectations, and we have to be careful about expecting a ton of features, because in terms of development, I'm not a developer, so I don't know all the issues and all the problems they can run into, the delays, the parity, making sure it's balanced on both Bedrock and Java Edition, I imagine could take a lot of time. But I think we should know at this point that nothing is truly guaranteed or promised anymore, even if it's showcased during Minecraft Live. And that's sort of what I wanted to focus on in today's video. It's not to be like, oh, we should never expect Birch Forest features, we should never expect archaeology or the iceology or all of these other things that we've seen during Minecraft Live. It's more so to discuss our expectations as a community. Not all updates are going to be as big and as grand and as crazy as the Nether update or Village and Pillage or Update Aquatic or insert your favorite update. They're not always going to be equal to that favorite update, right? At the end of the day, I think we should just always be happy with receiving some really cool features every single year. I didn't always have that outlook or perspective. You know, I've done a lot of growing up for sure, but I think it's also Mojang's responsibility to clarify these things when they feel like there's a possibility of not being able to follow through with certain features or introduce them in an update where most of the community is expecting Birch Forest features. It's their responsibility to clarify that as early as possible, in all honesty, because I think they tend to receive a lot more hate and a lot more spam and things that are just probably not too positive when they're not fully open and transparent. So these are my thoughts. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm not sure if I described it perfectly, but I think from the clip you guys can understand that this is something that they definitely were trying to accomplish during 1.19, and it's not like it's released yet, right? We still have, I'm imagining, a couple more months until the release of the wild update, so maybe Mojang could surprise us like they surprised us with the Piglin Brute and the Bastion. You never know. So I appreciate everybody's support. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.